not sure if you'll be able to see it, but this tank started to leak a little bit. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it right there, just slowly seeping out. So what I did, place this towel here just to hold up any water that may leak, because it was all on my floor. Yeah, you can't really tell now, but you know, I cleaned it up with those 2 towels. Anyways, got a fresh batch of salt water made. This is mixed at 1.023. So I'm gonna fill this up just a little bit, and I need to siphon out the shrimp that are in there. Alright, so I went ahead, started the siphon here, as you can see. I'm trying to do this with one hand, so video may not be the best, but I got the siphon going. So now I just got to work on taking out the little shrimp. And I have just that little light on and everything else in the fish room dark, because I want to get the shrimp concentrated in one little area. So let's see if we can get them in here. Thankfully they're not too big yet. There they go. Going on a crazy roller coaster ride here. And there's gonna be some that I miss. It is what it is. Alright, so that's pretty much about as most as I'm gonna get. I'm also trying to get the little copepods as well, because there are some copepods in here that just came from one of my other rocks. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Let me go ahead and break this tank down and set up this other tank here. So I just set the new tank up here on the counter, or on my table, just for a moment, so I could attract all the little peppermint shrimp and the copepods to this little corner, because I want to put down some of that live rock and the sponge and the other rocks in here, and I don't want to crush any peppermint shrimp that may be on the bottom. Let me try to focus in again. I think they're all kind of hidden that way, but they're pretty much all spread out. Yeah, they're all starting to go that way, so that's good. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Stop that air pump from vibrating. I'm just gonna kind of rinse this off a little bit. Got all the good sponges and everything underneath it. There's the other piece. I'm not sure if I'm going to put that Chaeto in here. I may put this Chaeto in my other tank. Some more good sponges. Yeah, Chaeto's just kind of been a little pain more than it's really worth, honestly. Okay, so I'm going to work on this. I'm just going to pull all this water out, and then I'm going to put this tank in its spot here so I can continue to fill it up with some new salt water. So I'll be back then. Alright, so I'm in my kitchen rinsing this tank off, all the nasty stuff. And I use hot water. And this is not the side that it was leaking from. This is the opposite side. It was actually leaking from somewhere down here. I'm sure there's, you know, if I look close enough, there's going to be a small little gap. But yeah, this piece here, I'm sure I can fix it. I'm just not sure if I'm going to do it now. I just don't know why this bowed out so much. I mean, I did use hot water. Maybe that's the issue. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, I have to push this part in and push that, and then, you know, hold it together. It's a lot of pressure just holding it. It's not really meant to, you know, act like a glue where you just kind of hold it and then alright, glue it. It's just, I don't know. So I may just scrap this and just go up 10-gallon tanks from now on. But yeah, just wanted to show you that. Alright, we got the tank set back up here. And I just want to say, normally I wouldn't have all this rock here, but I'm trying to seed this sponge since this sponge is brand new. I'm trying to seed it with the beneficial bacteria that's here. It'll just take probably about a month or so, and these shrimp will still be in there at that time, and then I'm going to slowly take out the rocks and just put them in a different tank. But yeah, we've got the tank set back up here, and I like to keep it about 3/4 of the way full, halfway full or so. That way I can turn up the sponge filter just a little bit, and then I'm gonna put a lid on there, and that way the bubbles from here doesn't, you know, splash all over everything and just create a lot of salt creep everywhere. So yeah, that's why I kind of fill it up halfway or 3/4 of the way. And I want to show you. Let me get it here. I know it's kind of dark, but I'm trying to get it in focus. So I've got some more freshly hatched baby brine shrimp from earlier today, and I've got phytoplankton in there as well, so they can kind of be fattening up on the phytoplankton. Since there's no more food in here, you know, I pretty much took everything out. The peppermint shrimp need to eat pretty quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and dump all this in here. Oops. So they can have something to eat. Oops, kind of giving them another ride here. There we go. So they'll have plenty of food for this morning and this afternoon. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Could have been a bad accident, or you know, even worse if you know I was sleeping and this was leaking. So thank God it happened during the morning when I was awake. Talk to you later.